Hi everyone, welcome to our latest adventure into the enchanting world of felines. Today we're diving into one of the most delightful and puzzling aspects of our furry friends, cat naps. Have you ever wondered why cats spend so much time sleeping, or what really goes on during those countless hours of slumber? Cats are renowned for their ability to sleep anywhere, anytime, but there's much more to these snoozing sessions than meets the eye. From understanding their unique sleep cycles to uncovering the benefits of these frequent naps, join us as we unravel the mysteries behind why cats nap so much and what it means for their health and happiness. So cozy up and get ready to explore the fascinating world of cat naps. Alright, let's get cozy and chat about our feline friends and their love for long, luxurious naps. So you're probably wondering, why on earth do cats sleep so much? Well, it's not just because they can, or because that sunny spot on the windowsill is too comfy to resist. Cats are wired by Mother Nature to be crepuscular critters, which is a fancy way of saying they're at their peak frolic mode during the wee hours of dawn and dusk. It's like they've got this internal clock that says, "Hey, it's twilight, time to get my hunt on." This habit has stuck around from their wild ancestors who liked to avoid bumping into the daytime crowd of predators and also wanted to snag a meal when their night-loving prey was out and about. Now let's talk numbers. An average adult cat can clock in a whopping 12 to 16 hours of shut-eye each day, and that's on a regular day. The little ones and the golden oldies? They can outsleep even the laziest of teenagers, sometimes hitting the snooze button for over 20 hours a day. But before you start envying their sleep marathon, know this. It's not because they're slacking. Cats are essentially like sprinters in the animal kingdom. They're built for short, powerful bursts of energy to pounce on their prey. It's all about saving up that energy for when it really counts, like a surprise attack on that wiggly string you're dragging across the floor. Even if the only hunting they do is in the living room jungle, it's instinctual. And let's not forget, sleeping is serious business in the cat world. It's not just about conserving energy, it's also when their bodies do all the maintenance work. Think of it like a little pit stop for their system. While your kitty is curled up and seemingly off in dreamland, their body is busy at work repairing muscles, building bones, and giving their immune system a boost. So those cat naps are pretty much their version of self-care. Plus, they're always half alert even when they seem out for the count, ready to spring into action at the slightest sound of a can opener or a rustling treat bag. So next time you see your cat sprawled out, belly up and snoring softly, remember they're not just sleeping, they're prepping for their next big adventure in the great indoors. The phases of cat sleep. When cats doze off, they're not just flipping an off switch and tuning out the world. It's more like they're adjusting their internal volume knobs. Their sleep has two main settings, the light phase and the REM phase. In the light phase, our kitty comrades are on the equivalent of standby mode. That's because during this light sleep phase, they're ready to leap into action at any second. Be it a surprise attack from a sneaky vacuum cleaner or the enticing dance of a feather wand. This dozing yet ready to pounce state is where they spend most of their snooze hours, about 3/4 in fact. But the really cool stuff happens during REM sleep. This is where the magic of the dream world comes to life for our feline friends. Ever seen your cat's whiskers twitch or their paws make tiny, adorable running motions while they're deep in dreamland? That's the REM phase for you. It's like watching a silent movie of their dreams, where they could be stealthily stalking the elusive red dot or gallivanting through fields of catnip. It's not just for their entertainment, though. This dreamy stage is super important for their brain health and memory. It's the prime time for their brains to sort through the day's events and lock in what they've learned, like mastering the art of silently judging you from atop the fridge. Even though they spend less time in REM sleep, it's absolutely vital. It's the difference between feeling just rested and being sharp as a claw. During this deeper sleep, their little gray cells are busy consolidating memories and rejuvenating. It's when the brain takes all those new tricks and faces they've seen and files them away neatly in their mental cabinets. This phase might be brief compared to their light snoozing, but it's as critical as the final piece in a jigsaw puzzle. So next time you catch your cat in a twitchy, eye-fluttering slumber, remember they're not just dreaming, they're doing essential brain maintenance. After all, keeping up that reputation for feline wisdom doesn't happen by catnapping alone. The benefits of napping for cats. Napping isn't just a hobby for our whiskered sidekicks. It's an all-inclusive spa retreat for their health and growth. Think about it. Every time your kitten curls up in a cozy ball, they're not just charging up for their next round of curtain climbing. Their bodies are actually hard at work. Those Z's are when their little bodies are busy patching up muscles, knitting together tissues, and bolstering their tiny immune systems. It's like a construction crew working overtime during the night shift. And for kittens, it's prime time for growth spurts, thanks to a special sleep time release of growth hormones. It's essentially their body's way of hitting the upgrade button. ensuring they grow up strong, agile, and capable of that impressive jump from the floor to the top of the fridge. Now, for the mature cat council, napping is the ultimate stress buster. It's their secret to staying zen in the face of chaotic homes, nosy dogs, and the dreaded sound of the vacuum cleaner. Every snooze session is a step towards recovery, a little vacation for their brain. It's like they have a built-in reset button, helping them shake off the stress of being chased by the toddler, or the indignity of that last bath. As they dream of their glory days of hunting or that perfect sunny spot, they're also keeping their reflexes razor sharp. So when they wake up, they're not just ready to face the world, they're ready to conquer it with all the grace and agility of a mini panther. Whether it's leaping into your lap or doing a full-speed sprint at 3 a.m. for no apparent reason. The odd places cats nap. Cats sure do have an eye for the avant-garde when it comes to picking out napping nooks. It's not just about catching some Z's, it's about making a statement. Why nap in a plush bed when I can squeeze into this shoebox, they seem to say. You'll find them sprawled in a sunlit windowsill, curled up in a sink like it's a custom-made bowl, or perched precariously atop the refrigerator, surveying their kingdom below. It might seem like they have a random bed generator going on in their heads, but trust me, it's all about feeling safe and snug. Those high-up spots? They're the cat equivalent of a watchtower, perfect for keeping an eye on their domain and making sure no rogue vacuum cleaner sneaks up on them. Then there are the enclosed spaces. Oh boy, do they love a good box. Your feline friend isn't just playing hide and seek when they dive into that cardboard box. They're tapping into their instinctual love for warmth and security. Those spots replicate the safe, warm nooks their ancestors sought out to evade predators. So when you can't find your kitty and start checking the usual spots, just remember, the cozier and quirkier the better. They're probably tucked away in some ingenious alcove you haven't even thought of. Dreaming of their next great escape or perhaps their next box conquest. How cat naps differ from human sleep. Isn't it fascinating how our feline companions have their own unique take on catching some shut-eye? While we humans typically power down for one big nightly recharge, cats prefer the art of the cat nap. Those short, frequent bursts of sleep throughout the day and night. It's like they have a series of mini sleep sessions that add up to their full rest requirement. This scattered sleep schedule isn't just a quirky habit. It's a lifestyle that ensures they're always at the peak of their game, poised for play or poised to protect their turf from that suspicious new cat in the neighborhood. Now, you might think all this napping would leave a cat lethargic, but it's quite the opposite. These intermittent naps keep them perpetually charged, like keeping a phone plugged in for quick top-ups rather than waiting for it to power down completely. This way, they maintain a constant level of cat-like reflexes and agility. So, when your kitty dashes off in a sudden burst of energy, it's not just a random act of craziness. It's a demonstration of their always-ready, ever-watchful nature. It's a bit like being a superhero on call. You've got to be ready to leap into action whenever duty, or a wayward ball of yarn calls. Adapting to human rhythms. You know, cats really do get a gold star when it comes to being flexible housemates. They've got this internal clock that's set to the twilight hours, yet they're savvy enough to tweak it to sync up with our 9 to 5 human routines. It's like they're saying, "You're up? Okay, we can be up too." Especially if that means they won't miss out on the clinking of their dinner bowl or a late-night play session with their favorite humans. This incredible adaptability is a testament to how deeply they've intertwined their lives with ours. They're not just roommates, they're part of the family, willing to shuffle around their natural instincts to share more cuddle times and playful moments with us. And it's not just about being social butterflies, it's about survival and comfort too. When cats notice that being awake when the humans gets them more attention, treats, or even better sleeping spots, like a warm lap or a cozy bed, they're quick to adjust. It's a bit like us staying up late to catch a live event in a different time zone. Worth the shift for the rewards. So, while they may still hold on to some of their crepuscular roots, sneaking in a wild 3 a.m. zoomie, they're quite happy to align their catnapping schedule with ours. This switch up in their routine shows a level of social intelligence and adaptability that's truly remarkable, making them not just pets, but companions who share and adapt to our rhythms and routines. The social aspect of catnaps. When it comes to snoozing, cats are pretty social sleepers. You see, if you've got a couple of whiskered buddies under your roof, you might notice they often hit the hay at the same time. They're like synchronized sleepers, snuggling up together in the coziest crannies they can find. It's all about the buddy system for them, sticking together for a safe and snug siesta. And if you and your kitty are tight, don't be surprised if they plop down next to you on the sofa or even on your bed. It's their way of saying, "Hey, you're my human, and I'm sticking to you, at least until the next snack time." Now, don't go thinking that cat naps are just a feline quirk or a cute habit. Oh no, they're a whole lot more than that. These little nap fests are a key part of being a cat. They're like a window into their soul, or at least into their well-being. The more you get why and how your furball sleeps, the closer you'll feel to them. It's kind of cool when you think about it, right? Each time you catch them dozing off in a patch of sunlight or curled up in the laundry basket, remember, there's a ton of instinct and need wrapped up in that little bundle of fur. Every nap is a clue to their wild heritage and their trust in you. So when you spot them in dreamland, know that it's more than just a nap. It's a sign of a happy cat. Peeling back the layers of our cozy catnap mysteries has been quite the journey, hasn't it? Now we can appreciate that every single snooze, from the tiniest catnap in the sun-soaked corner to the deepest slumber in a tucked-away shoebox, is a little sneak peek into the grand, timeless world of cat lore. It doesn't matter if your kitty companion is the type to snore through a marathon nap or just likes to blink out for a quick recharge. Each and every nap is like a puzzle piece of their happiness and health. It's amazing, really, how every purr and paw twitch while they're out cold speaks volumes of the wild, intricate nature that's all wrapped up in those quiet, blissful catnap moments. So, until our next feline-focused chat, keep an eye on those kitty dreams. They're telling a tale as old as whiskers themselves.